blender is something I came up with many years ago. It always bothered me in my own knife training. We would work a lot of close quarters scenarios, but whenever we tried to spar and actually apply these skills in an uncontrolled setting, somehow we always ended up standing back like we were dueling on the French countryside, taking hacks at each other. And there are combat benefits from that. You learn to master range, you learn timing, you learn to see attacks coming, you learn to set up your opponent, but it doesn't actually simulate a real knife-on-knife combat experience, which is a very aggressive, bloody, violent situation. So the idea was to take two combatants and put them in an enclosed space and then have them spar. What this does is it forces you to be aggressive. It forces you to take control of your opponent, because if you're not attacking, you're being attacked. It also forces you to deal with that level of aggression because your opponent has the same mindset. He's also in this aggressive attacking mindset. And this is also where the wall work evolved. Is when we were doing the blender early on, I started to see that we had to start thinking of the walls as tools and not barriers. And when you do the blender, you start to see how these techniques work, how to set the opponent up, how to use the wall work to exploit your opponent. And I really think that is really when Libre came into its own as a system, is when we started to discover the importance of this close quarters training. Good.